Hello, my dear students. Assalamu alaikum. How are you? Hope you all are well. I'm also well. First of all, I'm introducing myself to you. I'm Mr. Saiful Sir, English teacher of Bahadurpur Nishikanto and Girls School and College. Students, welcome to the online class during the spate of COVID-19. And the online class is organized by our honorable principal, Mr. Ranjit Kumar Modu, on behalf of Bahadurpur Nishikanto and Girls School and College, Agulzara Burisham. Dear students, today I am going to discuss about changing sentence. Okay, our topic is changing sentence. Changing sentence. Dear students, now I want to show you especially how to change assertive sentence into interrogative sentence. I again repeat it. How to change assertive sentence into interrogative sentence. But students, I think you know the both structures of assertive sentence and interrogative sentence. Then now I am writing the both structures on the board. Look at the board, please. Assertive sentence. Assertive sentence. Subject. Subject plus verb plus object. Object or complement. Complement or adverb. And end of the sentence you have to use note of full stop. Yes. Full stop. Interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence. This is beginning of this sentence. You have to use auxiliary verb. Then subject plus verb plus object plus note of interrogation. It is mandatory. You have to use note of interrogation end of the sentence. Yes. Now I am giving some examples how to change assertive sentence into interrogative sentence. First one is he is going to market. Interrogative. My dear students, you should keep in mind that without auxiliary verb, it is impossible to convert any interrogative sentence from assertive sentence. So you need auxiliary verb to change assertive sentence into interrogative sentence. If you are told to change this sentence, you will notice auxiliary verb is present in this sentence, and that is. So I can write, or we can write, beginning of this sentence we have to write the auxiliary verb is. If this sentence is affirmative, the changing interrogative sentence will negative interrogative. I again repeat it. If this sentence is affirmative, the changed interrogative sentence will negative interrogative. As a result, you have to add adverb, just adverb like not, isn't. So I can write isn't. Isn't auxiliary verb, auxiliary verb, then subject, then he, isn't he, rest part of the sentence. So you can write isn't he going to market, and end of the sentence you have to use note of interrogation. Okay, my dear students, next example for you. He has not done the work. My dear students, look at the example very carefully. This is assertive sentence and this is negative sentence. Yes, this is negative sentence because adverb that is not is present after the auxiliary verb. So we can write here has. My dear students, if the sentence is negative, the answer will on the interrogative. I again repeat it. If the sentence is negative, you can write only interrogative. So has he, has he done the work, and end of the sentence you have to use note of interrogation. Next example. Habib reads newspaper every day. My dear students, if you are told to change this sentence into interrogative sentence, if you analyze this sentence, then you will find you don't find any auxiliary verb in this sentence. Habib is the subject, reads verb, and principal verb newspaper. This is the rest part of this sentence. So you know, without auxiliary verb you cannot frame or you cannot convert any interrogative sentence. So you have to bring a substitute auxiliary verb according to subject, verb, and tense. And these are do, does, did. I again repeat it. When you do not find any auxiliary verb in the sentence or from any sentence, you have to brought or you have to take the substitute auxiliary verb according to subject, verb, and tense. And these substitute auxiliary verbs are do, does, and did. Only substitute auxiliary verb do, does, and did. You can use these. So you know, Habib, this is the subject and the third person singular number, reads verb. So the sentence is present indefinite tense. If the sentence is present indefinite tense and subject is third person singular number, you have to take does as the substitute auxiliary verb. So we can write does, doesn't. Yes, doesn't Habib read. You have to omit the H. Doesn't Habib read newspaper. End of the sentence you have to use note of interrogation. Another sentence. The boys play cricket. My dear students, look at the example. The boys, this is subject and this is third person plural number. Play, verb, and this sentence is present indefinite tense. If subject is third person plural number and the sentence is present indefinite tense, you can take the substitute auxiliary verb, that is do. So we can write like this: don't the boys play cricket? Yes, my dear students, next example. He helped the poor man. Interrogate. My dear students, this sentence is past indefinite tense. As a result, you have to take the substitute auxiliary verb did. So didn't he helped? Helped will turn into present indefinite tense and it is help. The present form of this verb is help. Didn't he help the poor man? End of the question, you have to use note of interrogation. Another example. My dear students, when a sentence begins with everybody, nobody, none, you have to follow the another rules. Now I am giving some examples like this example, like this or that sentences. Everybody likes flower. Likes flower. My dear students, this sentence begins with everybody. So instead of everybody, you have to use who does not. I again repeat it: who does not. If the verb is present indefinite tense, else this is present indefinite tense, we can write who does not like flower. End of the question, you have to use note of interrogation. Who does not like flower? Instead of everybody, you have to use who does not. Then rest part of the sentence, that is like and flower. Next example. Everybody went there. This is past indefinite tense. As a result, you can write who did not. Yes, who did not, because the verb is past form. Who did not go there. Next example, nobody believes him. Interrogative. If you are told to change this sentence into interrogative, the sentence, if the sentence begins with nobody, instead of nobody, you can use who, only who. So you can write who is used instead of nobody. Who plus rest part of the sentence. So who believes him and note of interrogation. Okay. Next example for you. None can do this. So instead of none, you can use who. Who can do this? End of the sentence, you have to use note of interrogation. My dear students, I think you are clear about how to change assertive sentence into interrogative sentence. My dear students, stay home, stay safe. Wish you all the best. Bye. In the next class, I will discuss about another topic.